Yes, welcome to part 2 here. Yeah, here you go on the hip and you want to feel the container of this beautiful hip, the bone structure one more time here. Yes, and there's two beautiful points you can connect. These ones are the 2 points from the side, and in the front you can connect to what we call the pubic bone above the genital. And you can make a little bit of a rocking here, and on the back side you can connect to your sacrum like this, and then you can hold these 2 points together beautifully like this, holding these 2 points and rocking forward and backward, really appreciating the container of your pelvis and the organs in between beautifully. And now rubbing a little bit along the torso, already connecting as we are in the month of January to the bones here. Beautifully, the ribs, and here's a little bit more like a soft area. You can connect first of all a little bit towards that area here, just like in the groin. You can actually take your finger, and there's a muscle running here diagonal, the psoas muscle, and you would like to maybe lean into it a little bit, lean into it here as well. That's one version of it. Lean on the right side into it. And the same you're doing this, you can go under the rib cage here. You go under the rib cage. On the left side you will touch your spleen. On the right side you will touch your liver, and the liver is connected usually to Chinese medicine. It's connected to the emotions of anger, so sometimes it's just like good to give it some appreciation as well. Yes, coming along here, saying hello to your kidneys as well. Just hold them, have hello, say hello to the kidneys, feeling above the kidneys and below again the bone structure. And coming to the front again, and here to the rib cage. Holding the rib cage on both sides, appreciating the beauty of the rib cage, the bone structure, the muscles in between, and the organ in between, which is mainly the lung. Yes, like this. Okay. Very nice. So, giving some of more like a hello like this to the whole area with the fingers, hello like this, and you can also take these fingers and do like this as well, and again coming along the whole area, feeling this whole container, moving around with this whole container beautifully. There we are, having this little dance with the whole rib cage, feeling your inner space in relationship to the outer space as well. So coming along here, and we did already a little bit of shoulders, maybe one more time, coming to shoulders, massage them this way, massage them this way, beautifully. And from here again we have this beautiful connection from the shoulders to the elbow. So one more time, appreciation your elbow, other time as well here, shoulders to elbow, beautiful, holding them, very nicely. And now we can have a moment of integration, just actually holding one shoulder and having one hand here in the groin. And this is just like a nice way to connect to our one side, like this, breathing in and out. And then holding one hand here and the other here, and connecting to the other side. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. From there, one more time, rubbing ourselves here, hugging ourselves one more time, and arriving a little bit into our necks, squeezing our necks first of all, and the neck behind. Yes, and you can use the same technique as we did in the legs. You can use your thumbs and massage along the lines in the neck here as well, right? And then you're connecting with your palms a little bit to the structure, the lower structure of the skull here as well, beautifully. So one more time, we are in joint month, and so it is nice to appreciate all these joints we have here on the body. So it's a first joint, of course, of the brain connecting with the occiput and the first bones, occiput atlantic joint bones here, this first, and then in between all the spine, there's all these little joints you could connect. So let's have a little bit of a spine dance even here, like kind of like a dancing around like a snake. There you go. And then coming back to our head, and now coming to our face. Again, going into the bone structure, and one joint which usually gets quite tense is this mandibular joint, and we want to massage this one as well, a little bit, like really massaging it, leaving it, because it's quite tense usually. And why? Good. What is the bone structures we can all relate into here, into our in our face? And there's especially one point as well. It's nice to hold. It's the point here, here, like under the bone here. It's a beautiful bone to hold, and it might help you for digestion due to Japanese meridian self technique. And you can hold another hand here into the clavicular, and this is another two beautiful points to hold, supporting your digestion. You can hold it this way, you can hold it the other way, like this, and lots of variations of that one. And again, massaging the whole area here. Going to your temples, under the eyes to your temples, massaging the temple bones, and then from here coming up to the forehead, opening the forehead like this, and then towards the end. Just coming onto our head, you can tap your head again a little bit, shampooing the head afterwards. And from there, let's have some integrating touches, which is one we can have just a hand here and a hand here. And this is just to connect us to our center line in one way or the other, right? We can even change this end and to put it up here, so we are connecting to the center line from above here. And from there we can change the hand, leave this hand here, and we can leave it on the other side here. So you are having a sandwich here for yourself. This is a sandwich there to hold it. Yes, beautiful sandwich here. Breathing in and breathing out, Having one more time, holding our hip groin joints first this way, then you can place also one under one sit bone and leave it there, so we have these 2 points, sit bone and groin, sit bone and groin, and then on the other side the groin and the sitting bone on the other side. Okay, coming down here, stroking out the legs, because we're just ending this massage slowly, stroking out the legs in and out, and for the joint, for the knee joint, because this is kind of like a joint which is in the sign of Capricorn, one of the main ones, a last appreciation of the knee joint. We can hold it actually from both outsides and as well from the insides, right? So it's nice just to say hello and giving this self-love. When you experience pain with the knee, this will really just help you to get through the month. Yes, and then last time, connecting to our feet down. Allow yourself some of the grounding here into the feet, and arrive here and come back, hold here one more time, and the last time you want to maybe get out everything what you don't need and get into your body everything what you need, and placing your hand on the navel. Here we are, on the navel, to end with. Breathing in and out, and as in the beginning I give you this 1 minute of silence to check in with yourself and to find your own picture. Maybe something has changed or not from where you started the class. So this 1 moment of appreciation and checking in with you at the end of the class. Opening your eyes. Yes, and thank you very much for having experienced this short version of a class which could be longer. I hope you enjoyed it. This little journey through the body in the month of January. This is a series of classes being taking place every, usually first Saturday of the month, sometimes the second. So the next one will be in the beginning of February. You're welcome to join there as well. My name is Zahiro Kajescu. You'll find more information about more work on the website below, probably, or maybe you are on the website www.movement8.net. Thank you very much for being with me. Seeing you another time, and if you wish, next month.